I'm going to make a claim that will annoy a lot of parents and probably a few industry leaders. If your child wants to build a career in AI, a degree called Mathematics and Computing might prepare them better than a computer science degree. Not equal to, but better. I know how that sounds. CS is the dream branch, the one everyone fights for. So let me defend the claim. But being someone who doesn't sell stories, I'll also tell you where exactly I probably might be thinking wrong. I'm Jayasurya. I run Project Ivy. I studied in BTech Mathematics and Brown University. And over the last 8 years, I've sat with multiple students choosing between these two degrees. One quick thing first, because almost everyone gets the name of the degree wrong. A lot of families search for this as computational mathematics. You usually won't find a degree by that name. The actual branch is called Mathematics and Computing. Some people shorten it to M and C. Some international universities like Oxford call it Mathematics and Computer Science. It's the same family of degree. So if you've searched computational mathematics and you've landed here, you're in the right place. Here's what's been happening quietly. Mathematics and Computer degree has been climbing in demand more than any other traditional degree wherever you look. In India, the top institutes now place it right behind computer science and ahead of the classic branches like electrical and mechanical. Newer private universities have started adding their own versions. BTech Mathematics has one by the same name, but it's more application-oriented rather than more theoretical like the IITs offer. And Ashoka, for example, now runs a mathematics and computer science track. And this is not just an Indian story. Oxford also runs a 4-year mathematics and computer science degree. Imperial College London runs one too. These are among the hardest majors to get into in the entire STEM field in the UK. So before even we start arguing about whether this is better than CSE, notice the pattern first. Across completely different education systems, the same hybrid degree is rising around the same time. So when that's actually happening, the market is reacting to something real, not following a trend. The question is, what? So what is this degree actually? On the mathematics side, you go deep. Probability, statistics, optimization, stochastic processes, real analysis, and numerical methods. On the computing side, you cover the real core of CS. Data structures, algorithms, and machine learning. This is the important part. It's not like a watered down version of either of these subjects. It's a deliberate combination of the most powerful parts of both. Serious math sitting on top of serious computing. And that exact combination is the whole argument that I'm about to make. Here's why I would argue it beats computer science to get into the AI track. If you strip away the hype, the modern machine learning is actually mathematics in a coding costume. A neural network is linear algebra and calculus. Training a model is optimization. Handling uncertainty is probability and statistics. The people sitting at the top of AI research are not the ones who are writing the cleverest for loops. They're the ones who understand math well enough to change it. A traditional computer science degree spends a lot of time on systems, networks, operating systems, and software. All are genuinely valuable, but it often touches deep probability and optimization theory only lightly. Mathematics and computing front loads actually the part that AI frontier runs on. And here's the thing that changed in the last 2 years. AI can now write huge amounts of ordinary code for you, and the pure coding skill that a CS degree is built to optimize is now getting cheaper by the month. So what's not getting cheaper is actually the ability to understand why a model behaves the way it does, to read a research paper and actually follow it, and to design something genuinely new. That path is mathematics, and that's the durable edge. But let me contradict myself because I promised I would. This does not mean that computer science is finished. A strong CS program at a good institute is rigorous and can absolutely take you into AI. Plenty of AI researchers come out of pure CS degrees. And if your goal is core software engineering, building products, or working at a big tech company, CS is still the most direct route towards it, although it is overcrowded. Mathematics and computing, on the other hand, is a slightly longer way if you want to get into that roles. And honestly, a degree title guarantees nothing. A mathematics and computing student who never builds anything will lose to a CS student who ships a project every month. A degree opens the door wider, but it does not walk you through it. So here's the honest version of my claim. So for the specific student aiming at research at the frontier end of AI and machine learning, mathematics and computing gives you a solid foundation that is harder to get, but harder to fake. While for the others, it's a strong option, but it's not a magical pill. Which brings us to the real question. Is it for you? The opportunities are genuinely wide, and that's the appeal. The same degree opens role not just into AI, but also quantitative finance, which is often the single highest paying exit out of any undergraduate course. It opens data science roles too, and it also opens to core software. It also sets you up cleanly for a research-driven master's program or a PhD if that's where you want to go. But all these options can be wasted on you, so it's important to be honest with yourself. Choose this if you actually like mathematics. And I don't mean, hey, I score well in math. I mean, when a problem has no obvious answer, do you think about it? Does it make you curious? Or does it make you shut the book? because you'd be doing hard, abstract, proof-heavy mathematics for years. The student who loves this will fly and will outcompete people who only came for the salary. The student who picked it because the cutoff looked impressive or because a video told you that it beats CS, that student might genuinely spend 4 miserable years cursing themselves why they picked the field. And if you secretly want to just build apps and not care for the theory, computer science will probably make you happier. There's no shame in that. Right fit beats prestige every single time. So here's the one thing to hold on to. Mathematics and computing is rising everywhere, in India and abroad, because it front loads the one thing AI era is short on. People who understand the math, not just the tools. For the right students, that's the strongest foundation they can build right now. But for students who genuinely enjoy its math, this degree is a launchpad, not a guarantee. Do you think I'm wrong? Is computer science still the smarter or safer bet in 2026? Tell me in the comments below. I'll read them and reply. I'm Jayasurya, founder of Project Ivy. Through our research-driven counseling and admission consulting, we help students navigate their higher education journey. Less noise, better decisions, that's our motto. See you in the next video.